This is the sensory diet from Medical Therapeutic Yoga, which is a great practice for self-care, calming the nervous system, stress management, and creating a sense of being centered. It can be done every single day, and I include it almost daily in my yoga practice. I do recommend using a yoga couch for this, but it is not necessary if you don't have blankets. So starting on your back or on the yoga couch. If you're on the couch, the long tier under the low back, the middle tier right under the back of the rib cage, and then the top folded under the back of the skull. Legs can be straight if that's comfortable. If it is not comfortable and it creates pulling in the low back, please keep the knees bent throughout. And we'll use that full diaphragmatic breath through the practice at your own pace, even and steady breath. With an exhale, drawing one knee into the chest, just as far as it goes comfortably. And then on your next exhale, extending the leg out toward the right side, still holding onto the knee. I'm guiding the knee with my hands, drawing the knee across the body. So I'm just kind of playing and exploring the range of motion of the hip socket itself. And then stretching the leg toward the ceiling, holding behind the leg, pointing and flexing the foot. The knee does not need to be straight. Rolling the ankle both directions. On an exhale, changing legs. And then bringing that knee out to the side, across the body. You want to avoid pinching in the front of the hip. If this creates pinching in the front of the hip, please contact me or your local physical therapist. Exploring that range of motion in the hip socket, and then stretching the leg toward the ceiling, holding behind the leg, pointing and flexing through the foot. Rolling the ankle one direction and the other direction. We're flossing the sciatic nerve here. On an exhale, pulling your knees in, wide away from each other, rocking across the sacrum, the bottom of the spine. You can hold on to the knees, the front of the shins. If it's available, you can hold on to the ankles, or you can hold on to the feet as in traditional happy baby, but if that's not available to you, don't worry about it. The point is to rock across the sacrum. And then we'll bring the feet to the mat, arms out in goalposts or into a T shape, and windshield wiper the legs. So dropping right leg to the right, left leg follows. And moving the other direction, left leg drops left, right leg follows. Continuing for 3 to 5 rounds. I like to move on the exhale and stay on one side as I inhale, moving to the other side as I exhale. But you can find a rhythm and a breath practice that works for you with this movement. So 3 to 5 rounds, just evening out whichever side you need to do, so you're symmetrical. Rolling to one side, bringing yourself up to sit. And that's the first part of the sensory diet. If you don't have osteoporosis or osteopenia, there's one additional movement you can add, and that's to rock and roll across the sacrum. So we rocked sideways, right and left. Now we're going to go front to back. You can hold on to the knees or the shins or behind the thighs, wherever's comfortable for you. Rocking back, exhaling forward, inhaling back, exhaling forward. You can use momentum if you need to with the legs to kind of help you get there. And if you have a lot of clunking in the back, I'm a little stiff today, that's okay. That'll work itself out with time. 3 to 5 times rocking back and forth. And you can do that every single day. Thanks for joining me.